always been Ace. Even Oda seems to personally love this character as he is constantly reminding us of how special of a man he really was and the impact he left behind. It's not an understatement to say that he's been in the top list of the most liked One Piece characters. In the Wano arc, he is shown to as to want to challenge Kaido, while being not that much of a threat, but why want to challenge him? It's mentioned that Ace had no interest in taking down big names. The only reason he had in mind was that he wanted to free Yamato because he believed she deserved to experience freedom. Does this mean Ace loved Yamato despite only meeting her once? Maybe love at first sight? Well, not really. What Ace felt was a connection of their souls. He felt like both of them had a fiery passion burning within them, but Ace only had the freedom to exploit his. I would say that such a trait was built up after following Whitebeard for so long and seeing how he treated his crewmates like his own children. Yamato greatly admired Roger for what a great man he was, and by no coincidence found such a resemblance in Ace. Do you guys think the Summit War would have gone differently if Yamato was there? Personally, I think a man who is able to go head to head with Kaido for a certain extent definitely present a threat level to the admirals. Now you guys will probably argue saying that this was pre-time skip and there's no guarantee that she was that strong. But keep in mind, while the average pirate was fighting figures that were more or less at their level, so they were slowly getting stronger, while Yamato was going against the King of Beasts every single day and advancing at a much faster rate. So it only makes sense that she would be able to do some damage on the navy. We have seen that Ace inherited the will of Whitebeard and Luffy inherited the will of Roger. Does this mean that Yamato inherited the will of Odin? And if so, what is the will of Odin? This must be some cruel twist of fate, considering that Odin used to be Whitebeard's second commander, and Ace took that role and he had the responsibility to fulfill Odin's role. So if you think about it, then the weight that Yamato carries does indeed hold Ace's will. While it's not possible to make Whitebeard the king, Ace's words were that a life lived free was indeed a life with no regrets, and I'm sure that Yamato will play a big role even in the future arcs as she's one of the people that will follow Luffy loyally. But where does her future lie? Well, considering her devil fruit is also native to Wano, it makes sense that she would be a guardian to Wano and help make sure that no one disturbs the peace. We will see a fleet one day from Wano that will help Luffy in a difficult battle he might face one day. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, and if you guys want to see me talk about Aokiji's special interest in Pluton, then click on the video that's gonna pop up now, and I will see you guys in the next one.